Hey, yo, it's Davo. What's going on, everybody? Today, we're back for some more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So before the video starts, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to your boy. You know, we out here trying to grow. We're almost at 700 subs. We're at around 600 right now. If we can get to 750, that'll be a great step in the direction towards 1K. So go ahead and do that real quick. And then without further ado, let's get into the video. Today, we are going to be talking about none other than gear, how to gear every unit, where to obtain gear, best way of farming gear, all that in one video. So this is, consider this an ultimate gear guide. First and foremost, we can talk about how to obtain gear. Now, one way to obtain gear, obviously, oh my goodness, patrols. Patrols are a great way to get gear because if you do them every day, you can get not good gear you probably want to use, but it's like, it's a start, right? You get some HP, you get some defense, you get some attack. Those are the three typings you would use, but this crit rate and stuff and crit damage, most of the time, you probably won't use. So that in itself right there is a fantastic way to get gear. Make sure you do that every day. At every reset, make sure you go on the patrols and get your patrols done. Basically, that's number one. Number two is abusing half stamina. Now they added this little page in so they make it easier for people to start farming gear. When it's half stamina for free stages, what you want to do is just click on any type of gear you want. Majority of the time you want to go with HP and defense, but there are special cases in terms of like attack and crit damage, but crit damage is not something you can really farm or abuse for like on the half stamina, right? So let's say you want an HP belts. You can go to that page and it'll take you exactly to the stage where you can farm HP belts, and at the same time you can like I said in my last video yesterday, you can farm awakening materials at the same time while you're farming gear. Now in the story, when you're farming towns, there are missions. I think there are missions like to this day, like these missions here, I think they gave you like these things that went towards this heart meter. The more you farmed it, like if you cleared this 8 times, you will get that piece. I haven't done these missions in a while, but I guess if you want that added bit of gear to like while you're farming that stage specifically, I guess you can get an extra piece instead of like getting already what you would get from farming it. But I don't really recommend like doing. I mean, it's a great way to get gold too because they give you what. 8K go. No, not really. You probably don't even want to do the mission. Just farm these when it's half stamina specifically, and you're on your way. Basically, you're on your way. That's basically 2 great ways to get gear. A third way to get gear is relatively new. It's doing guild boss. Now they made it to where you don't have to be in a guild to do guild boss, but if you go in here and you complete the stage, you have a chance at attaining gear, like gear that is like crit resist, crit defense, stuff like that. They give HP. They give what else? Just HP. Oh, that's really it. Do they give anything different at different difficulties? Let's see. No, they just give crit defense and HP. I could have sworn I got a defense with one. So it's only HP and crit defense. What are they trying to tell us something? Like, no, so that's a great way to get HP gear too. I mean, it's not really, you're not gonna really farm it per se, but if you do go boss, that is a nice little added bonus for doing it. You know, you're sitting here like for maybe 2 hours at most trying to get the perfect run on guild boss, and it's like, oh, I'm not getting the runs I need, but like at the same time you are getting like 3-star HP orbs and stuff. It's pretty nutty, honestly. Sometimes it can come in clutch. Even you can get it on normal, which is kind of nutty. Like you get SSR on normal. I mean, more than likely you're probably gonna get like this stuff down here because that's 60%. But you know, you have a decent chance of getting like 3-star like SSR HP equipment, which is kind of nutty. So let's move on to, oh, you know what? I completely forgot about this because I have completed story, but these missions, when you do story, I forgot to mention this. I am so sorry. While you do story, they actually give you gear for completing story. Like, let's say said mission, oh, you get this, and then you keep working on the town. You keep getting gear for each mission you complete and stuff like that. Yeah. See, even though throughout the story they give you like rare gear, it's not really like awesome, but like it's something for you to get stronger. over time. Now, this gear that they give you isn't like exactly the best, like I just said, but eventually you work up to SSR. So you start off small. Like on my global, I have rare gear on some of these units I have right now. I think I have rare gear. I think Twigo. Let's look at Twigo. Yeah, like some of these rare gear, I give it the 3-star, and it gives them a good amount of boost towards HP. And this kind of segues into my next topic of discussion, is how to gear each unit. Now, more than likely, I told someone on stream like this, more than likely, if they have 2 attack cards or they are meant to do damage, clearly, you want to give them attack, defense. Now, there are special cases with this. I think Ludo is a special case because he has 2 attack cards. Now, you would think, Davo, what you just said, he should probably have attack, defense. Well, no. If they are a special case, like a CC unit, like his, which one is his passive? His passive, he out CCs someone, he basically lowers their defense-related stats and stuff like that. So if they're a CC unit, you always want to go with HP. Now, there are always special cases like fest units, like the one, for instance, you can go both ways. He can be built like attack crit damage, or like optimizing his like damage. He one-shots anyone regardless. You can slap full regeneration rate on the one, and he would like definitely kill somebody. But if you want damage for the one, or like these characters that do damage, just put attack crit damage on them, or attack defense. You can't either go wrong. If you want to do more damage with crits, or they're more prone to crits, I recommend crit damage. But if they have low crit chance, but they have like relatively good like pierce, I would say attack defense, because they won't most likely get that crit off. Or if you're like everyone else on JP right now, they are just CP thirsty. So high CC units like Escanor, Red Escanor, Estarossa, Zeldris, all Fest units like Fest King, Goddess Ellie, LV, you can slap HP on them and their HP is just immense, right? Well, the CP is immense, 54k, see? Now, anyone else, honestly, 80% of everyone else, you just want to put HP. So I only recommend, this is coming from me, like I'm playing the game for nearly 2 years now. I honestly recommend putting HP on 95% of the units in the game. Honestly, if we speaking like we talk 1-to-1, right? We talk me, it's me and you, the viewer, the subscriber. Listen to me. More than likely, 95% of the time, HP defense. If you're ever wondering, how should I give this unit HP defense? It's almost the default. But if they're a special unit in your heart, 1, if they're like a clear damage dealer, or 2, you simp for them, or 3, they are a special case like Tarmiel, like who should be ran with triple defense, right? Like he just screams, oh, run triple defense, because you know everything scales off his defense. His ultimate, the more defense he has, the more he heals with his grace. This is like defense. He's a special case, so he's like a part of that 5% you wouldn't traditionally give HP defense for it. But other than that, if you simp for him, or they just have like they're like a 2-way character, like the one is like he can be tanky and he can hit hard with his attack crit set, and he can hit hard with his HP defense set. You choose. If you simp for the character, like speaking for me, like specifically, Green Roxy has attack crit damage because I am 100% a simp for her, and she has HP defense because this one heals off like how much HP she has with explode, and then the green one just like hits hard with other humans on the team. So that basically does it for all things that are gear. Oh, you know what? That basically does it, but I have completely forgot to talk about the gear gacha. The gear gacha is a great way. If you farm gold, let's say you have like a buttload of money. Let's say a buttload of gold. Let's say you have like 200k or 500 million. Let's say 500 million gold. Let's say you have that, and you just do the gear gacha. That's a great way to get some pieces of gear, even anvils and hammers and blue crystals too. This gear gacha is actually like nutty. The more money you have, the more you can put into this, and the more gear you can have, and the more redstones you have, which leads to more gear sets you can have. It's all a cycle, bro. Gold is king. If you have gold, you can summon and get gear. If you have gear, you can get your units up. If you can get your gear, if you can get your units up, you can farm gold. If you have gold, you can get gear. It's a continuous cycle. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you use these keys that they give you, they're kind of free to play, and you use the blue treasure chest that they give you at every reset of PvP. This is a great way to attain gold. Well, not really this one so much. You really want to break this stuff down because it's not really fantastic. Yeah. Well, crit damage. This can be a great way to get crit damage too. So that's basically gonna do it. That is every way I know how to get gear and how you should gear every single unit in your box. Abusing half stamina, slapping art gear on every unit in your box. I said that to obtain like higher CC. It works, man. Like if you put mineral like crap gear on everyone, it all adds up. It'll all add up. Trust me. Like if I took all this crap off all these units, I promise you, I'd probably be like at 4.2 or something. Like it adds up. It's a great boost. So that's gonna do it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video or if this video helped me by smacking a like on the video and commenting. You know, if this helps. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. All right. Peace out.